miedo, la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, el que trata mal yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports, where we bring you the moments of your life. And I am Benjamin Kuji. On SPEEDy Sports today, we will look at the kicks in football, because there are many kinds of kicks in football. There's a corner kick, there's the goal kick, there's different kicks in football, penalty kicks. But today we want to focus on one particular kind of kick, the direct, the free kick. The free kick has two types. There's the direct free kick and the indirect free kick. You can also be part of the show. We actually want you to want to test your knowledge of football today. We want you to tell us what you know about the indirect free kick, and what constitutes the indirect free kick. You can be part of the show when you call our number. You can call us and tell us your knowledge about indirect free kick on this line 080 84 27 54 64. I'll take it again. 080 84 27 54 64. So you can be a part of the show when you call this number, and you will have to tell us your knowledge of the indirect free kick and what constitutes the indirect free kick. So let's go a little bit to talk about the direct free kick. And also, please, I'll be taking your messages on Facebook today. Our Facebook handle is our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. So that's our Facebook page. You can also comment there, and we'll read your messages. So the direct free kick. This is a free kick from which an attacking player is allowed to score a goal directly. That is the kind of free kick they call the direct free kick. A free kick where from the attacker can directly score a goal. So that is the direct free kick. You have players that are so good at it. Players like David Beckham, players like even currently Cole Palmer. They are very, very good at that. So in this kind of free kick, the player can just strike the ball once into the post. Even if he touches anybody, doesn't touch anybody, and it goes straight to the post, it's a goal. So what is it that makes this free kick unique? Those people that are playing this free kick unique. What makes them unique? Because they need to have a particular skill before you can take this free kick. Like in our case of Nigeria, I don't think we have any person we can say that this person is actually so good at free kicks. We don't have, but we can say players like JJ Okocha is, I think, one of the players that have scored some couple of goals with free kick. But apart from that, we don't have anybody currently. We don't even have anybody to say that this is our spot kick player. But what are the things that you need to have? The players work on their precision, because in direct free kick, you have to be precise. If you say you are putting the ball here, that is where you're going to put the ball. You cannot gamble. You cannot say you want to place your ball here and you mistake and you put it there. Don't want to say fluke. No. Except you want to call yourself Mbappe. His last match, the match against Man City, I think that his goal was actually a fluke. But he was celebrating. A goal is a goal. But in free kick, it's very difficult to have situation where you can score by fluke, except maybe the player, the football goes and hits somebody. There's a deflection. Apart from that, no. Then there's something the players also work on. Power, the power behind the ball. And here also you have to be very, very cautious, because if you apply so much force behind the ball, it may actually go out. Or if you play it and there is no power behind the ball, the goalkeeper may end up catching it. Then the above everything of creativity, and this is where we remember players like Ronaldinho, the Messis. They are so creative when it comes to playing free kick. Okay, you can be part of the show by calling our numbers on 080 84 27 54 64. I'll take it again. 080 84 27 54 64. We are actually talking about the free kick, the direct and the indirect free kick. I want you to call us and tell us your knowledge about the indirect free kick and what constitutes the indirect free kick. So in the world, there are players that are known for the direct free kick. There are players where when we talk about direct free kick, they are known all over the world. Like in the Premiership, I think the best free kick player currently is James Ward-Prowse. He's one of the best. He plays for West Ham United and England. He has 18 career goals from free kick added to his name. That is massive. Then you also have players like Hakan from Inter Milan. He's also a player of Turkey. He has 20 goals to his name just from free kick alone, both for club and country. It's not easy. Then I think the GOAT of them all, you all agree with me that you cannot dispute this, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi have 85 goals to his name. 85 goals to his name for free kicks alone. And I think for me, he's not just for me. On paper, he is the best free kick taker of all time. The best free kick taker of all time. You can be a part of the show by calling our number. I'll call the number again. 080 84 27 54 64. 080 84 27 54 64. You can also send your comments to askingradio 98.5 Speed FM. Your comments will be read here live. So, what are the offenses that actually result into direct free kicks? What are the offenses that actually result into direct free kick? We talk of incidents like players that are trying to defend. When you kick or attempt to kick a player or an opponent, when I talk about this, I always remember an incident involving a Nigerian player. If some of you will remember, during the 2010 World Cup, our match against Greece, Sani Keita, if you remember what he did, when I was watching that replay, I don't know, some call it a moment of madness, that the opponent didn't even do him any rough, and all of a sudden he just raised his studs on him. Everybody was surprised. For me, he didn't even touch the guy, but he ended up getting a red card. That's what we are saying. In free kicks, it doesn't have to mean that you have to kick the person. No, even just the attempt at kicking somebody, you can get booked, and it's a direct free kick. Then there's also trip, or attempting to trip another player or an opponent. It can result into a free kick. That's the direct free kick. Then it's also strike or attempt to strike a player. We have a lot of incidences like that, where a player, maybe because of frustration or anger, he will decide to strike another player. The team will be awarded, possibly the person that tries to strike the opponent will be given a red or yellow card, as the case may be, and then they will be awarded a direct free kick. And direct free kick could be very, very dangerous for some players, and it could result to your team getting hit on the spot which you don't want. I remember the last time when Moses Kpako came here, he said that was his trademark. That was his trademark. People know him for that. Whenever he has an opportunity or a free kick, he is going to score. So when you have players that are very good at that, they can take advantage of that. Then another offense that can lead to the direct free kick is pushing an opponent to charge or jump at an opponent. All of this can result into direct free kick. This is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and you are listening to SPEEDy Sports. And my name is Kuji Benjamin. You can be a part of the show when you call our numbers on 080 8427 5464. You can call, I'll call it again, 080 8427 5464. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about the indirect free kicks. The indirect free kick. We have talked about the direct free kick. The direct free kick is just the indirect free kick is. So the indirect free kick is just the opposite of the direct free kick. In this one, you have a set piece which a player have to play, and when this player plays it to the goal, it has to touch somebody before it will be given as a goal. A direct free kick is a set piece from which the attacking team is not allowed to shoot on goal directly. It has to touch somebody before it will be considered as a goal. A player from either side must touch the ball before it goes into the back of the net. If it doesn't touch anybody, then it will be given as a goal kick. That is a indirect free kick. When a goal is scored from an indirect free kick without touching anybody, a goal kick is given. So when a goal is actually scored from an indirect free kick, it is not a goal. It will be given as a goal kick. What are the offenses that will lead to indirect free kicks? Most of the offenses that are named in the direct free kick, once it is not those offenses, then it is going to be an indirect free kick, like playing in a dangerous manner. It will result to indirect free kick. And place a situation where the goalkeeper holds a ball that is passed to him or given to him by his own teammate within his box, and he holds the ball, it's an indirect free kick. And also, when a goalkeeper holds the ball with his hand outside his penalty area, it's indirect free kick. So indirect free kick is one issue that have also caused a lot of problems in football. Some people who doesn't understand the game of football, when they see such infringement in football, there is always confusion as to why is this like this? Why? I think the last Aston Villa, not this season, Aston Villa against Chelsea last season, it resulted, there was a match, there was a foul like that where the referee decided to give an indirect free kick, but some people were like, why? But when you know the laws of the game, you know that it is indirect free kick. So from here, we'll be going to the matches for today. We don't have much matches for today. Today, there's just Sevilla versus Mallorca. Real in Serie A, we have AS Roma versus Monza. I think those are just the few matches for today this week. This is Speedy Sport on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and you are listening to Speedy Sport. You can call our number. To reach us, you call our number 080 84 27 54 64. I take it again. 080 84 27 54 64. All right. Champions League draws have been made. Champions League draws have been made. Round of 16. This is where the big boys are left to play. They have sieved the small boys. They have all dropped them out. So Champions League, on the 4th of March, Champions League, we have Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa qualified for the round of 16. They didn't play the knockout stages. So Club Brugge are playing Aston Villa on the 4th of March. Another important, this is a very sweet one. The two giants of Spain are meeting each other. Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Actually, Real Madrid is going to be at home. They will be taking Atletico at home. That is one match we will want to watch. That is a derby. The Madrid derby, and it's going to be an interesting one. We'll all have our eyes there on that day. Then another sweet match for us is PSV versus Arsenal. Arsenal during the weekend they lost their match. When a lot of people were laughing at Arsenal, as Chelsea also came and lost their match. So PSV will be taking on Arsenal during the Champions League knockouts round of 16. Sorry. Then there's also Dortmund versus LOSC. I think for me, I don't know. Dortmund have been inconsistent this season. They've not been so good as we know them. But let's see what they will do against LOSC. Then on the 5th of March, Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. That is also going to be another sweet one. Feyenoord versus Inter Milan. Another important match which we have to, our eyes will be fixated on our TV that day is the Battle of the Bayerns, I'll call it that, Bayern Munich versus Bayern Leverkusen. They are going to, Bayern Leverkusen will be visiting Bayern Munich. There we will see our own Victor Boniface, what he will do. And I think Bayern Munich are very, very good this season. They are at on the top of the table, and they are performing very, very well. But let's see what Bayer Leverkusen are going to do. Then we also have Benfica. Benfica will be trading tackles with Barcelona. Barcelona will actually be visiting Benfica. Barcelona are a little bit inconsistent this season, but you cannot take away Barcelona. Barcelona is Barcelona. When you're playing them, you have to be very, very good. Then the last for that week on the 5th of March is PSG versus Liverpool. That is also a big match. PSG versus Liverpool. And PSG has always been the champions of France. And Liverpool this season, they are doing very, very good. And Slot has taken the club from where Klopp left it to a whole new height, and they are doing very, very well. The weekend they have a match against Manchester City, which they pumped Manchester City, and people are. You just have to give it to Liverpool. They are doing very, very fine this season. I think this is where we'll call it a day on Speedy Sports today. Much thanks to the king of radio himself, King James Yeye, and his wife, Shima. I also want to give my appreciation to Jafet Upav, who is in the studio here and controlling things in the control room. I also want to give a thanks to Tahav Agezwa and every other of our listeners out there. Have a good night and a good night rest. My name is Kuji Benjamin. Thank you.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oh yeah, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te